Can you see the blue towers? Those are the tram towers. If you look really close, you can see the radio towers up there. I'm at a new house. This is the house I'll be at until February. And today is November 29th, 2022. Try to make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm turning it a little bit differently. Try to keep it together. Let's see here. So how was everybody's, if you're in the United States, how was your Thanksgiving? Mine was good. The food was good. The family was good. We didn't have any arguments. My mom was a little tired because not only was she doing the turkey and the dressing and the rolls and most of that stuff, she was taking care of my grandmother, who is now doing way better. She's recovering from her fall still, which is good. I think we'll work on this number 42 right here. This is oh, I don't have the picture. I should show you the picture. Did not get the picture out. It's not a very big picture. It's right there. It's an 11 count. And I love this because I made myself a matching project bag to go with it. That was awesome. So yeah. I think I got this off of AliExpress. And I got it a couple years ago, I know that. I don't know how much I paid for it. This is one of those big ones. If you have this one, you know, or it's not gigantic, it's just big. It's, yeah, probably my arm span long and pretty wide, not too overly wide. I've got bigger ones. Thought work on something colorful. I haven't got a lot done on this. Mostly I've got most of this stingray done. That's why I bought it, because I love stingrays. And I got some coral in the bottom corner done. And that's about it. All I haven't really worked on this one too much. And I just realized I don't know where the needle is. Could be a problem. Oh, found it. I usually put it down at the bottom. No, not usually. Just, I figured it might be down at the bottom, and it was. Not that I don't have a few needles lying around. I might work on a diamond painting while I'm here. I have a couple here I'm hoping to finish. I don't know if we'll do a drill with me. We'll see. Let's see, the weather is warm actually. Our lows are in the 30s, low 30s, and our highs are in the low 40s. Like, yeah, compared to a few weeks ago where our lows were the low 20s and teens and our highs were, 30s. This is way warmer than that. No, we don't have really warm weather, but hey, and if you notice, there's no snow. It's very sad we don't have snow. I would like to have snow. When we get started, let's see, where should we start at? There's so many places to start with this 42. We'll start right there. So I'm gonna be decorating here for Christmas, just a little. I'll show you that when I get it done tomorrow. I just got here last night. Got my house decorated though. We did work on that and get that done, which was nice. Yeah. I'm still getting over this cold. I swear I am never going to get over this cold. Now, how am I going to get around here to stitch? Always a fun thing. I should have put some clamps on this thing, shouldn't I? Oh well. This thing is rather big. I have clamps. I should grab my clamps, shouldn't I? I have a clamp in here. I know I have more clamps. They must be in my other supplies which are with me somewhere around here. My car was loaded down for 2 months worth of, well, not quite 2 months, but a good portion of stitching stuff and diamond painting and food. I wish these clips were a little bit bigger in this case. Might be able to cinch right there. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? I think you sort of can. It's not going to be the easiest thing, but hey. Make it work, right? Let's see here. I was hoping that some of my YouTube like starter kits were going to be on Black Friday, but I didn't see one. I didn't get to go really in Cyber Monday, but I didn't really get to go shopping much. I was doing other things. I bought some mug warmers because my coffee and tea are always getting cold. So I bought one of those. Well, I should say my mom bought it for me for Christmas. Or birthday, because my birthday is December 21st. Come on. This one hasn't been worked with much, so it's still pretty stiff. We also bought a mug warmer from my mom, and my grandmother. Because my grandmother's always like, my coffee's cold. She's heading for Arizona. I don't think it's going to get here in time. I don't know. I hope it does. I don't want to pay to ship it, that's for sure. Shipping is so expensive. I don't even do Christmas cards anymore because, we send out tons of them, and I do some of the families no longer with us, but, anymore it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have money to buy your stamps for your card. Cards are cheap, stamps aren't. I hate when the colors are like this close together. I did grab the right color. 42, yep. I like when they're contrasting instead of the same color. But that's not to be on some of these canvases. Oh, well, at least these ones are, oh, I just threaded my needle. Anyone do that? Always fun to do that. This canvas usually isn't too bad on, at least the symbols are easy to read. I don't think I have anything that's close together, like, you know, maybe like I don't have to look. I don't see anything close together, like, you know, a line going one way and an X together. Some of those canvases are got too many things close together. I should have started on that line and moved down. Oh well. Oh well. Can't always think out the perfect path, can we now? That yellow is almost that yellow too when you stitch it. Like I said, a lot of colors are like the same color as the threads, so. Oh well. The symbols are clear. Anyone go to a restaurant for Thanksgiving? We did that once. It was not fun and expensive. Took forever to get our food. The food was dried out. It was kind of expensive. We always cook our Thanksgiving now. Always, not always, but a lot of times, most times, always the turkey, the dressing. I made green bean casserole. Turned out really good this time. Sometimes I don't make a good one. Anyone do something different besides turkey? You think because I live in New Mexico, we do like tamales and enchiladas, and we don't do those for that. We do that for Christmas time usually. And I buy my tamales. I was talking to my friend Steph, I was texting with her. She's got like 5 kids. And I think 1 grandchild from her 15-year-old daughter. Very, very full house with lots of things going on. But anyway, she was like, we were talking about tamales. I don't know why, but it came up that, it was again about we do the traditional Thanksgiving with turkey and stuff. And I always want to do tamale. I don't know why I don't do tamales. And she's like, yeah, I always wanted to learn to make tamales. And I was like, oh, wow, so do I. I always have wanted to try to make tamales. Tamales are one of those things where you start early in the morning because there's so many steps to them. and it's you got a lot of ingredients you have to buy and cook. And you don't just make a dozen tamales. You need to make dozens and dozens because it takes all day to do them. And I'd like to also make, so they're usually tamales or pork with red chili and seasoning, spices and stuff. I've never made them, so I'm not really sure. I know there's other spices and seasonings. So you got to cook the pork all day. I might be able to use an Instapot for that, which is like a electric pressure cooker. I might be able to speed it up if I could think about it. But I'm working and I don't know. We'll see. I don't usually cook like that at people's houses. What a mess. And you got to take the corn husks and you got to soak them in water. You have to buy your masa. Sometimes you get pre-made masa, which is like corn. It's like a cornmeal, corn flour. It's a corn. And you season that, and sometimes it's just in a bag and it's dry, and you have to probably soak that and make flavors for that. I'm not sure all of it. And then you have and like I said, put the pork with the red chili, and sometimes people make green chili chicken tamales, which are good. I would love to make green chili pork tamales. Like I would do the whole thing if I learned how to make them and was like into it. But you're talking a day or two to make tamales. It's like I said, it's really very, very time consuming. It's definitely a cooking of love. So we bought tamales. So they're worth the price to me. If I knew someone who did them really good, I'd buy them from an individual instead of at a store. But I don't know anyone right now. I used to know people, but they quit making them, and stuff. Just unthread the thread needle again. I'm doing good. Let's just keep unthreading the needle. That's like always fun to deal with. I cut these threads too short whenever I floss drop these. I think I cut these threads too short. They were longer. It was one of the first times I thread dropped them, and yeah. You definitely want to use longer thread for some of these stamp kits. Especially these big areas.